Hello, we are the team number 2. My name is Fernanda and I'm going to talk about biology fields of study and branches, and also about how life started in the planet. Biology is the study of life and living organisms. The biologists study the structure, function, growth, and evolution from the living organisms. Now I'm going to explain you some of the main branches. Agriculture is the study of producing crops and raising livestock. Anatomy is the study of internal structures of living things. Bacteriology is the study of bacteria. Biochemistry is the use of chemistry in the study of living things. Biogeography is the study of geographical distribution of living things. The cell biology is the study of the cell as a complete unit. The conservation biology is the study of preservation and protection of the natural environment. Ecology is the study of the relationships of living things to each other and to the environment. Embryology is the study of the formation and development of living things from fertilization to birth as independent organisms. The epidemiology is the study of the health of populations. Genetics is the study of heredity and the lifelong development of living things. The marine biology is the study of ocean ecosystems. Paleontology is the study of fossils. Pathology is the study of diseases, generally in animals. Pharmacology is the study of the actions of chemicals and within living things. Taxonomy is the study and classification of living things. The sociography is the study of the land and its animals. Now I'm going to explain you some theories about how life started in the planet. Over the human history, the answers have been varied, and we still do not have one that leaves us satisfied. For centuries, it was believed that a supreme being created life, and also that it was maybe generated spontaneously. As knowledge progressed and succeeded in establishing principles and facts that could be demonstrated, other possible explanations were formulated. Some considered that the electrical activity in the atmosphere originated life. Others suggested that the creation of life occurred in the volcanoes. Some more said that the origin lies on the bottom of the seas, and also that living beings arrived transported by meteorites or comets. The truth, until now, is that everything that has previously happened gave rise to a system capable of storing information to create various molecules and edit their modification.
Well, now I'm going to explain the differences between an eukaryotic cell and a prokaryotic cell. Number one is that prokaryotes have a nucleoid while eukaryotes have a nucleus. Number two, prokaryotic cells have a circular DNA while eukaryotic cells have a linear DNA. And finally, what both eukaryotic and prokaryotic cells have in common are obviously cells, cell membrane, and of course ribosomes.
Cell theory are three persons recognized as author: Schwann, Schleiden, and Virchow. The postulates of cellular theory affirm that the cell is the morphological and structural unit of all living beings. In other words, all living beings are made up of cells, and the products of these cells generate. Omnicellula, excellula, which means every cells come from pre-existing one. The cell is the physiological unit of life. All vital functions take place within the cells, and the only one is enough to generate life. The cell contains the hereditary information for the control of its development, growth, reproduction, and to transmit that information to the next generation. The history of the microscope. The observation of the world of tiny things began with the invention of the magnifying lenses, which are a very rudimentary version of the microscope known as the composite microscope. There is no answer to who invented the microscope, but perhaps that Zacharias Janssen, Galileo Galilei, or Cornelius Prevel were the inventors. The microscope was invented at the end of the 16th century, at the beginning of the 17th. The first person who names this invention as the microscope was Giovanni Faber in 1625. Zacharias Janssen had the idea of combining two lenses inserted at the end of the tube and realized that combining the lenses in this way he achieved greater magnification ranges than with one glass. It was Robert Hooke who took the history of the microscope with the one of the cell, as well as lighting achieved with a candle. The microscope he used allowed him to reach magnifications up to 50 times. Years later, Anton van Leeuwenhoek developed a new technique to manufacture lenses that allow him to observe samples with magnifications up to 2000 times, published in 1684. Until the 18th century, scientists were able to correct all the defects, and in the 19th century it was possible to perfect the microscope, and it became a handy tool in the medical field.
Hello, my name is Vanessa Garcia, and I'm going to present the topics of homeostasis and organ system. Homeostasis is the ability to maintain a constant internal environment in response to environmental changes. It is a defined principle of biology. Nervous and endocrine systems control homeostasis in the body through a feedback mechanism involving both organs and organ systems. Examples of homeostasis processes in the body include temperature control, pH balance, water and electrolyte balance, blood pressure, and respiration. Organ system. The human body is made of several organ systems that all work together as a unit to make sure that the body keeps functioning. The concept of an organ comes from the fact that a group of tissues are involved in a common function by forming an anatomical structure. The integumentary system consists of external organs that protect the body from damage. The glandular system forms the supporting structure of the body. The muscular system is responsible for the movement of the human body. The circulatory system is in charge to transport the nutrients and the oxygen to the cells. The respiratory system is made of organs used for breathing. In the lungs, oxygen and carbon dioxide are exchanged between the outside air and the blood. The digestive system digests food and absorbs it into the body, giving us the nutrients and the energy necessary to do our activities. The urinary system gets rid of waste from the body in the form of urine. The immune system is an organism's defense system. It protects against disease. The nervous system sends and interprets signals from different parts of the body and organizes the body actions. The central nervous system includes the brain and the spinal cord. The endocrine system is comprised of all the glands in the body that produce hormones, which are carried via the bloodstream to affect other organs. And finally, the reproductive system includes an organism's sex organs, which play a role in sexual reproduction.
I'm going to explain what is health and what is disease. Now, first of all, health can be defined as a person's physical, mental, and social condition. Good health is having a positive outlook on life and feeling good physically. To enjoy good health, a person needs proper shelter, nutrition, exercise, sleep, and rest. Good hygiene and the access to medical and social care are also important. On the other hand, disease is a disorder or malfunction of the mind or body, which destroys good health. Diseases have characteristic symptoms, which may be physical, mental, or both. Those that have a sudden onset with rapid changes, but only last for a short time, are called acute, while the effects of chronic disease may continue for months or years. There exist 9 main categories of disease. There are physical disease, infectious disease, non-infectious disease, deficiency disease, inherited disease, degenerative, mental disorders, social diseases, and self-inflicted diseases. Now, I'm going to talk about the health in adolescence. So, adolescence is the period of physical physical, psychological, and social maturation from childhood to an adult, and it's essential for growing teenagers to have a good nutrition. That way, we can avoid future diseases like high blood pressure, obesity, etc. Also, eating healthier will boost your vitality and help to keep your skin clear. Now, the healthy lifestyles. With good food, habits, and daily physical activity, you will be well on your way to a healthy life. First of all, you have to get active every day. You should get at least 60 minutes of physical activity every day, and try to include activities that strengthen muscles and bones on at least 3 days of the week. You also need to choose water as a drink and eat more fruits and vegetables. And last but not least, eat fewer snacks